Welcome back, everybody. January is Carbon Monoxide Awareness Month, and the William Mattar law offices are doing everything they can to keep people safe. This morning, Megan Leaderhouse is back with details on this, this incredible awareness that unfortunately does take lives in our country. So, Megan, it's nice to have you here.
Nice to see you.
And you know what? Before we move on to carbon monoxide awareness for January, let's talk about how you folks did with the Sober Free Ride Home program, because the last time you were here, it was just going into New Year's.
Yes.
And I just think that is such a tremendous program.
It is. It's great. And New Year's Eve, even though it was really cold, everybody was still out celebrating. And we partnered with the Designated Drivers of Buffalo and gave away hundreds of free rides to people to get them home safe after the ball dropped.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And these are people who gave a call thinking I may have had a little bit of alcohol. Let's not take the chance. Let's get a
Absolutely. Or even if you're a little tired and you just don't want to drive, they have an app now. They make it very simple. And Mr. Mattar picked up the tab for everybody to get them home safe.
That is so wonderful. For everybody else who was out, we thank you, a collective thank you.
Yes.
That was just that many more less people on the road, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yep.
That could have been in trouble. So
exactly. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
All right. This is serious. Carbon monoxide is called the silent killer.
Yes. Yeah. Some people don't know. It's colorless, it's odorless, so there's really no way to know besides having an alarm in your home. And at high levels, it can be deadly.
Yeah. And unfortunately, we've seen that here in Western New York. So what we want people to know is that you just don't need a smoke detector in itself. You have to make sure your house, your apartment, where people are sleeping, are outfitted with a smoke detector and a carbon monoxide awareness unit.
Yes, and I think there are still some people that aren't aware of the difference.
Yeah.
If you're not sure, you can go to your local home improvement store and they can show you, which one's which. They're both very inexpensive. You want to have both of those in your home. You want to have a carbon monoxide detector on every level in the home and near every sleeping quarter. Right.
And this is what this says on your website, and anybody can go to the website and read this.
Yep.
There needs to be one on all levels of the home, near all sleeping areas, and replaced every 5 years. Sometimes you can get a smoke detector that has a carbon monoxide detector with it. You have to make sure, though, when you purchase that's true.
Absolutely, and you want to make sure you change the batteries too. That's another important piece of information. A lot of people do it with the spring forward, fall back. So when you change your clocks, you have to change the batteries too.
Right.
So all of this information and more is on our website at williammattar.com.
Oh, that's really wonderful to know that, it seems like every month you've got something that's reminding people to stay safe. And that's really what your firm is all about. I mean, you're helping people legally, but you have so much great information on your website that's for everybody.
We do. Every month we focus on a different campaign for the community. We've actually had someone call our firm this month and say, I didn't have a carbon monoxide detector in my home. And because I saw your commercial, I went out and got one, and now I know that my family is safe.
Yeah.
So that's what it's all about. That right there makes it, that's why we do this.
And I think before that, when school started, you had pencils for school.
We
that
do.
Came out.
That's
I mean,
a
it's just like your
huge
office
campaign.
is busy.
Millions of pencils we've given to local schools, and we do that every year as well. Yep. And then next will be our Fire and Ice event, and we'll support the local Boy Scouts. So that's a lot of fun.
Yeah. When is that coming?
Fun. That's going to be in March. Yep.
Okay.
So I'll be back to talk about that soon.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And like I said, these are all great agencies that really need the help. And you folks always just step up and you do that for people. And the bottom line is you just want to see people safe and being protected from things that could hurt them.
Absolutely.
And carbon monoxide, we can't say it enough. We're almost out of January, but this time of year, a lot of people are susceptible to this. If you turn the gas on in your fireplace or you're turning the gas on to have heat in your house, very, very dangerous stuff. You got to be careful, because as Megan says, the silent killer, you won't smell it. You won't smell it.
No.
And
you won't see it.
And you won't see it. And all of a sudden it can affect you and kill you in minutes.
Yes.
So we have to be so careful.
Yes.
Well, Megan, we're just so glad that the law offices of William Mattar is there for us. And we want to remind everybody to please go to their website, because you have a lot of good information there.
We do. And this is up. If you go to the community section on williammattar.com, you can find information on all of our campaigns. It's up there all year long.
Oh, fantastic. Megan, thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank William when you get back to the office.
I will.
The law offices of William Mattar at 6720 Main Street in Williamsville. There's that number for you. It's easy to remember, 444-4444. Please log on to williammattar.com.